All systems go. Cleared for takeoff.
What is going on, SHIPIT Nation? We are back with another edition of the MLB Quick Hit video. Today is September 16th, and we have a 9-game slate on FanDuel, 10-game slate on DraftKings. They did include the second game of that doubleheader. We got my Tennessee Volunteers taking on the Florida Gators tonight at 6 p.m. Central, so that should be interesting. But first, before we get into it, let's talk a little bit about what we got going on over here at SHIPIT Nation. Yes, the boys released it earlier this week on Monday. No better time to get into SHIPITNation.com. Everything that we offer except for the Discord, $19. Give you everything we have. Today MLB, tomorrow NFL, tomorrow NFL Showdown, Monday night Showdown. So the list goes on and on. All the expert content, tools, rankings, projections. You can get that for a trial of $19. 5-day trial. So no better time to check us out. Get everything but the Discord. But the Discord is part of the best thing that we have over here at SHIPITNation.com. Not toxic at all. Great members asking questions all the time. Coordinators in there asking. So hop on in. We'd love to have you over here. Also, make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. It's the tour for 4. That's right, 4,000 subscribers. That's the next mark for us. We're trying to get there at 3.2, I believe, right now, which is pretty impressive, seeing that we just got to 3,000 on Monday night. So this rocket ship's taking off. Hopefully you're going to be joining us, but this is an MLB quick hit video. We'll get right into it. Let's talk about some of the top pitchers that I have on today's slate. And we'll start at the top because I think Pablo Lopez is my SP1. He's the second priced pitcher on both sites, both FanDuel and DraftKings, but he gets to take on the Chicago White Sox offense, who quite frankly, they're ready for winter vacation. They've quit. They don't want to be here. Minnesota, they seem to be rocking and rolling. And Pablo Lopez striking out over 30% of the right-handed hitters over the last 30 days. So we want to make sure we check that lineup. Hopefully we can get 5+ of these White Sox hitters, and Pablo Lopez matches up very well. Number 2 for me would be Tyler Glasnow. And I'll say this, I'll use the caveat that I do like Tyler Glasnow in GPPs, but I do prefer Pablo Lopez over him. You cannot deny, though, that Tyler Glasnow, his strikeout ability, over 30% from both sides of the plate. He's electrifying. He got taken out, in my opinion, a little earlier than I would have liked and anticipated. In Minnesota, I was on him in that Minnesota start, but hopefully he can ring up 9 or 10 of these Orioles tonight and get us a good start. So Tyler Glasnow would be number 2. Then number 3 for me, who I also like a lot as well, it's Corbin Burnes. Corbin Burnes, been pretty good since he came back from the IL. Third highest priced pitcher on DraftKings. Last time out threw a no-no, I believe through 8 innings and did not get the win. They actually lost that game because it went to extra 7 Ks against those Yankees. Now he gets to take on this Nationals team who doesn't strike out a whole ton, but I think he'll limit their damage. I think he'll limit their hard contact. I do have a ton of interest in Corbin Burnes. So for me, I would stay up top today in GPPs personally, but it would be Pablo Lopez 1, Tyler Glasnow 2, Corbin Burnes 3. They'll be popular. They are the 3 highest priced pitchers. I think my favorite low-owned pitcher of this slate actually would be Touki Toussaint, which is kind of crazy to say. He's not great by any means, but those Minnesota Twins do strike out a whole bunch. I think they'll be popular. But if you wanted a low-owned guy in a GPP SP2 on DK, give me a little bit of Touki Toussaint. All right, let's move into some of our top stacks, some of our favorite stacks that we like over here. And if you haven't done so, please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe button. We want to get these likes and these views up, so we appreciate it if you do that. Top stacks, I'm going to go to the Brewers. I'm going to give Corbin Burnes some run support. Trevor Williams, a guy that we've been picking on all season long, can't strike anybody out from the left-handed side of the plate. I think it's right around 13% over the last 30 days. So Carlos Santana, Sal Frelick, can't forget Christian Yelich. Give me all those lefties and then sprinkle in some of those righties because eventually they'll bring in that bad bullpen and they'll get beat up. So the the Brewers would be my number 1 stack. Number 2 for me, and it's tough because I didn't see a lot of offenses that I liked on this slate. I'm going to get to the Giants next. The Giants will not be on FanDuel, so just make sure you're not looking for the Giants on FanDuel because you won't find them. But the Diamondbacks would be my number 2 stack facing Kyle Hendricks. I just don't think Kyle Hendricks is any good. He has a tough time striking anybody out. I do like some of these bats, some of these power bats. For the most part, Kyle Hendricks limits hard contact, and you rarely see him get beat up. But with the offense on this slate, with those snakes, I think I'm going to take the Diamondbacks. That's my number 2 stack. Number 3 stack for me tonight would be those woeful Giants. And, man, if you were on them last night, it was very, very hurtful. No hit by some guy named Chase Anderson, who's not very good. So you no-hit them through, I think, 7, maybe 8 innings. And then they ended up losing the game late, the Giants did. But give me the Giants tonight. I'm lower than them than most just because, A, I don't think they're very good. B, the manager's gonna pinch hit. I mean, we're starting a lefty tonight and free money Freeland at home. And then once they bring in righties, they'll start doing all that platoon garbage. So I'm a little lower, but you think you have to at least mention them just because they are on the slate and their implied run total. But give me those Giants as my number 3 stack. I'll be lower owned on them in GPPs. And then coming in as my low owned stack of the night, give me these Philadelphia Phillies taking on Miles Mikolas. Miles Mikolas, not very good, and that may not even be much of a hot take. They may be high owned, but he's striking out literally 6% of left-handed hitters over the last 30 days, only 16% of the righties. Not a very good pitcher. These Phillies should be popular. I think they get a little bit of ballpark downgrade just being in Busch Stadium, but give me those Phillies as my low-owned stack of the day. Moving into some of our top hitters that we like from these stacks. Going to those Brewers first, going to the man that's going to lead it off, the man that makes that engine run. It's Christian Yelich. He can steal bases. He can hit it over the wall. I really like Christian Yelich tonight against Trevor Williams. For those Diamondbacks, give me Christian Walker. Christian Walker, we typically like to play when there's a lefty on the hill, but he actually profiles fairly decent against Kyle Hendricks. He should be lower owned. These Diamondbacks will be low owned in my opinion. So give me Christian Walker as my highest rated Diamondback bat. Number 3 for me would be J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis for these San Francisco Giants. Give me J.D. He had a good start to the year, kind of slowed down a little bit, but I like him. Facing a lefty, give me J.D. Davis. And then my double dong call of the day for these Philadelphia Phillies. I really like him. He's got tons of speed. Got a little bit of power in that bat too. Trey Turner. Trey Turner should be batting second tonight. Confirmed lineup's not out, but give me Trey Turner as my double dong of the day. And as always, comment below who's your double dong of the day. If you get your double dong right, you get 1 month free of ShipItNation.com. That's a $69 value. So leave a comment in the section below. Like, subscribe this video for your double dong call of the day. Well, that'll do it for Ham. Once again, before we get out of here, running a 5-day trial. Get everything that we offer except the Discord, only $19. You can see everything that we have, expert content. You'll get to see my FanDuel slate plan for MLB and NFL today and tomorrow and Monday. You'll get to see Hoop, Tambo, Title. Title's been absolutely on fire these last few weeks. Nades, G Rising, we appreciate it. So for ShipItNation.com, I'm Ham, and I'll see you at the top of the leaderboard.